I think we're set to go. We're back in the closet.
Yes, we are. After a weekend getaway.
It was fun.
It was fast.
It was very fast.
It was furious, and I'm too old for that.
It was fast. And it was friggin' furious. It was a wild night.
We went on a
two.
Kentuckiana trip. So we went to French Lick, Indiana for a work event of Jeff's.
Yes.
An award ceremony of such, and went to a casino.
We did.
But prior to that,
did not win any money.
No, but you did win.
I did.
In French Lick in more than one way. He won, well, his company, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Won some awards.
We won some awards.
But more importantly than that, Jeff personally won an award. They had and I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I think our friend Michael does something similar to this.
I think he does, yeah.
When we have him on the podcast, we'll talk about it, which we're supposed to have him on soon. But anyway, like a murder mystery dinner, but this wasn't a murder mystery. It was a jewel heist.
But it was a murder mystery company doing a jewel heist.
So there was like 3 actors there.
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There was 3 actors from the company there, but then they assigned people from the dinner that were actually there.
Right.
Roles. Well, Jeff got selected to be one of these people, and he was Billy Goat. What's his name?
Billy Goat.
Billy Goat or Billy Goatee?
Spelled with an E on the end, but they called him Billy Goat.
Anyway, he was a vet. But a long story short, there was what? Like, out of all of you,
there's
probably
3 actors at every table selected. There was 3
12,
people.
Right?
There's 12 to 15.
12 to 15 people that weren't trained actors acting. Right. And Jeff won Best Male Actor.
I did. Best actor. Male actor. Male actor. You can see I can't even talk. I wish I had my genuine award that I could show everybody.
We'll post it. If they've seen our story,
I was crushing it.
He was crushing it. And the funny thing is, they give you these notebooks if you're an assigned actor. Okay, so you're supposed to read through these notebooks to see about your character, to see your character's background, and to kind of give you clues as to what to say to people and like what to say when you're, quote, like on stage.
And there's going to be questions. Like, I was like, what in the world? There's like 4 or 5 pages, and it's like, okay, you're going to be asked. When you're asked this question, here's how you answer.
That's what I'm saying.
And when you ask it, and so I built up my own kind of story around it.
But Jeff didn't read all the details.
The first time.
Okay, the first time. Then he learned because they called all the characters up, and there was this FBI investigating who might have stole the jewels. And when she got to Jeff, she started asking him questions, thinking that he was going to be reading what he was supposed to from the book, and Jeff's just making stuff up off the top of his head. And he was supposed to have a love for hamsters, and she's like, what animals do you really love? He's like, oh, I love dogs, I love cats. She was like, I heard you have a love for hamsters. He's like, no, I don't really like hamsters. But
said I hated hamsters.
His whole role was supposed to have this weird obsession with hamsters. It was just funny.
It played well into my favor when I went back and I read my role.
It did.
And then I used that, me hating the hamsters, to trick people.
It did.
And it got some laughs.
So, yeah. So
when the
last scene, everybody was crying, laughing at Jeff because it was just funny.
I'm an idiot.
So anyway, that was a good time. You were a good sport. You were way better than everyone else.
I had a lot of fun once I got my juices flowing. Once I got going, I had fun with it.
That's what she said. Every time.
Never gets old.
So anyway, from there we went to the casino, and from that, what happens at the casino stays at the casino, and we will move on to. We went to Louisville the next day.
We went to Louisville the next day. Didn't feel that good.
We didn't feel that great.
We were out too late.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's it.
I just said what happens there stays there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we went to Louisville, which we really, really like.
Second time
Bourbon
being
Town.
there. Second time being there.
It was a little warmer this time.
Mm-hmm.
We got to enjoy some good food and beverages and
oh my gosh,
walk the town.
We ate so
bad
and so much. And it started on Friday. We had Mexican on Friday. We had all sorts of crap on Friday.
We did.
Pizza on Saturday, burger and fries on Saturday. Oh, dear Lord. And it just went on. and on.
It was a good eating weekend.
And I had every intention on working out at least once, but because of my shenanigans on Friday night, I did not feel good until about right now. I feel about normal.
It's a little while to recover when you get to this stage of the game.
Oh gosh, I mean, you have
40-some years old,
and we work hard, and we have all these kids, and we're under a lot of stress and under a lot of pressure and anxiety and everything like that. You get away from your house, and you can, in all your responsibilities, and anybody that even knows you, and you can let loose a little bit, and we
cutting
did.
up with some people and having fun and some,
knowing I have not one responsibility, so we let loose a little bit. We
cut loose.
Went a little hard in the paint.
Yeah.
But it's okay. But anyway, last night we were a little bit more
subdued.
Well, right, but we did go to an up-key.
Oh, that was fun.
We went to this place called Howlin' at the Moon.
Howlin' at the Moon.
On 4th Street Live in Louisville. If you've been there, you already know.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun. And we
dueling pianos.
We didn't even, but it wasn't dueling pianos in the fact that it was a dueling piano show. They just had two pianos.
Right.
I thought it was going to be that way too, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But we didn't really even have that much beverages because we were still trying to recover. We had a little bit, but we sat back and got to watch everyone else make a fool of themselves. And we laughed so hard. It was so much fun because they play, what you do is there's no food. It's just a bar with music. Like Jeff said, there's two pianos, and then there was it was a full band. But before it started, you had papers at your table, and you write down music requests, like what you want to be them to play. So you kind of run the show.
Right.
So we wrote down some requests, and everybody did, and that's kind of how they did it. And they were really good.
They were good, and they played all kinds of different stuff. They played anything from country to Miley Cyrus to pop to some stuff that's not even mainstream.
Right. It was.
So they were the old songs, like some good. There was some good stuff.
Yeah, it was really good, and everybody was having a good time, and it was interesting crowd because to me it was interesting because there were all ages. There were college age. We had to be 21 to get in, but so there were college age kids, and there were people. There were mid and older, mid age. Like Jeff and I feel like we're mid-age. Are we mid-age?
Sure. We're middle-age.
Are we?
Yeah.
And then there were some older people, well into their 60s, I think.
Yeah, and the great thing was a lot of them were from out of state because the NCAA women's tournament, the regionals were there. And so you had all these people that were there cutting loose that were there for the games, so they were
right.
They were having a good time.
And when I say having a good time,
they were having a good time.
So Jeff and I got to sit back, and we were pretty close. We were the second row in, and we got to see up close and personal some people having a really good time. And then there was this interesting table beside us. It was a girl and two guys, and we couldn't figure out the situation because two of them were all lovey on each other. The one we thought was just a friend, and then they got the drinks flowing. They were doing shots of tequila. The guy we thought was a friend was doing a waterfall of a beer into his mouth and spitting it everywhere, which he
wasn't doing well at it.
Well, no, because he was missing, and it was splashing. I was so close to him that it was splashing on the side of my pants.
Right.
Which was fine. I don't get mad about stuff like that because listen, you can't get mad about stuff like that because you're at a bar. People drink.
Yeah, but we could. If I would have known he was getting it on your pants, I would have said, "Hey, man, come on, chill." But you're getting people wet.
See, I don't care about that. Unless it was a super nice outfit, and if it were, I wouldn't.
Well, he was acting like a 12-year-old.
I understand, but let me finish. You're at a bar because
you're at a bar. But you still can't pour beer on people.
I've had a confrontation with a lady. With Joanna that one time, remember, because of a similar situation.
Right.
You are at a bar that you have to be 21 and over. So it's not a sports bar where families are there. If you have to
But they did have TVs, and it was good to have the games on.
I know. But if you have to be carded to get in, it might get a little rowdy. There's live music. People are drinking.
Right.
So you put yourself in that situation. If you don't think you can handle a little bit of beer splashing on you because someone's acting like a 12-year-old because they've had too many shots, then you need to go on down the road to a family-friendly sports bar where that probably isn't going to happen. So if I were offended by it, if I were getting mad about it, I would take myself out of the situation. I would have moved.
Right.
Because I'm not going to go up to a guy who's drunk having a good time and be pain in the butt. Like, dude, you're getting beer in my pants.
No,
Well,
I'm
then
not
just
saying fight with
move.
him. I'm just...
No, but you don't even confront someone like that. He's having a good time. He doesn't mean to. He's not being like throwing the beer on me.
Right.
I'm not going to get in the middle of that. And his friend even said, hey, you're getting that on her. And he apologized. And I was like, I gave him
No,
some
they're
napkins.
nice guys.
I gave him some napkins. Like, that's okay, because they were entertaining me. But if I had a problem with it, and if you're at a bar and you have a problem with what someone's doing, and they're not blatantly doing it to you on purpose, just move. You're at a bar. Get a grip. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Anyway, it was no big deal. It was fun. We were encouraging him to keep going. You were over there taking videos of him.
I didn't know he was getting beer on people.
Yeah, he was getting a little bit. I mean, I wasn't getting like soaked.
Right.
But I mean, it was definitely splashing on me, and it got onto my feet and stuff. But I mean, whatever. It's only good fun.
Oh, well.
I don't get uptight about stuff like that.
No, we're having fun. It was a good time.
If I would
it was
have,
a good time.
Oh, another thing about that place, y'all listen. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I went into the bathroom.
Oh.
And I really have a problem with this. There is staff in there to give you paper towels. There was mints in there. There was all sorts of lotion and hairspray and feminine products. Like, it was like better than my bathroom. Okay. And there is a lady in there working, like talking to you and greeting you and letting you know when a stall was open. Like, I couldn't see that for myself, and handing me my paper towel. And there's a tip jar. Now, I'm sorry. I can get my own paper towel. I'm not going to tip someone in the bathroom.
Did you put it on your shoulder?
And what a horrible job that is. What?
Did you put it on your shoulder?
No, she just handed it to me.
Oh.
You know, she asked me if it smelled bad when I came in. She's like, did it smell okay when you came in here? I was like, it's a bathroom. No, it really didn't smell that good. It's a bathroom where there's a bunch of drunk ladies coming in doing God knows what. But I felt obligated to tip her, and she had a certain type of attitude about her a little bit. I mean, she was nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think if you didn't take any of her stuff, you shouldn't have to tip her.
I took her paper towel.
No, that's not
Was I
hers.
supposed
That's
to
the
be-
places. I'm
was I
talking about you taking perfumes, or you're taking deodorants.
No, I didn't
you're
let her spray
taking,
nothing
like,
on me.
Yeah, that's different.
No.
But you shouldn't feel bad about it.
I mean, nobody.
They were in mine, too, the guys were. We were cutting up.
People were
I
saying,
put them
like,
a dollar bill.
see, you
bill.
tipped.
I topped a dollar bill, but then I went back
Why?
in there several times and I didn't tip.
But I don't feel like I should have to pay to go to the bathroom.
I didn't feel like I should. We just hit it off, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this guy a tip.
Well, I guess I look like a big B word because I didn't. I went in there twice and I just was like, thanks, have a good night. That's your tip.
That's a good tip.
But here's something else funny that happened in the bathroom. So I go in there. This was the first trip I went in, and I'm waiting for the next stall. And the lady who works in there was a African American lady, and she had awesome hair. Actually, it was like shoulder length, but it was super curly. It was like spirally curly. It was really bouncy, and it was kind of big. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
And this white, probably mid-50s lady comes out of the stall, looks at her, and she goes, can I ask you something? And I was like, oh gosh, this is not going to be good. Please don't do this. Please. If I'd have known her, I'd have been like, nah.
Midwestern Ohio women.
I think she was from Ohio. Like I said, well, in
They
her
were
mid-50s.
hammered.
She was gone.
They were
She
hammered.
goes, how do you get your hair like that? Is it a weave? And I was like, oh no, lady. And that lady that worked in the bathroom that she asked that to, she kind of looked at her. She was taken back. She was a little bit shocked. She looked at her, and you could tell she was offended.
Like, you don't ask that question?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like you ask somebody their age or something. Like, it's just that you don't ask a question like that.
Make a compliment on the hair, or don't say anything.
Absolutely.
Right?
She didn't mean anything by it.
No, she's drunk.
She wasn't trying to be that way. I know that. And I think the lady that worked there knew that. But I kind of could sense that she was like, bitch, if you didn't work here, if I didn't work here, she's going to tell her something. Promise she was going to tell her something. Because she had a little attitude. But she was like, no, it's not a weave. Like that. Like real smart alecky.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, well, how do you get it so high and bouncy? She was like, I curl it. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just a really weird, tense moment. And I was like,
I had a weird moment in my bathroom.
oh my gosh.
Because I was peeing. I'm in a stall. Calmly enjoying myself. I came in during... They were playing the song Yellow Submarine.
Which was really weird, by the way.
It was weird, and people were really dancing weird. And I don't know, maybe it's when it came out in the 1960s. There was this weird dance to it that I don't know. But some big redneck comes stumbling into the bathroom. I can hear him, and he's like, Oh, I got a big old submarine I can show you. And then the gentleman working there, he goes, I don't got no submarine, but I got a big black thing full of semen I can show you.
What did the guy say?
And I laughed out loud. I was like, bah! I was cracking up. That's why I gave him a tip. I came out and I said, yeah, you getting a tip for that, man.
Oh my gosh.
It was great.
Funny.
It was great. No, that guy didn't say anything. He just chuckled. He was drunk. He's a big old redneck guy just running his mouth.
There's nothing better than drunk white people, especially older drunk white people.
Oh, the lady that was dancing and singing every song and didn't know one word to any song, but she was doing it anyway.
And she had on this like gray like dress that comes down to your knees with like black tights and a cardigan, I believe, and pearls.
Pearls.
So she definitely looked the older crowd. Well, like
yes.
She was in her 60s. I know all of it.
She was all over her 60s.
Part of me wants to admire her for having fun.
She cut loose, man. She's having a blast.
She was having
good for her.
So much fun, but she was
great entertainment.
A little bit overboard. She jumped up on the stage and was like
stumbling,
grinding up on this guy. Remember that guy that got up there was his birthday?
Dude. Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and she was trying to sing every word to every song and didn't know one word.
No, not one.
Man, she was having
that
fun.
was the fun part, is watching her sing and try to lip sync. And I kept getting blocked by people. I was like, get out of the way. I gotta watch this lady. And there were some other people. It would have been me. I mean, that's the thing.
Oh.
I'm laughing at him. I'm having fun. But if I would have been drinking a lot and I would have been out there dancing, having fun, that would have been me. Somebody would have been sitting back there being like, look at this guy.
I know.
Look at this guy.
I kept saying, I'm so glad that's not me. I'm so glad that's not me. I'm so glad that's not me. Because it's just like, I don't know. I mean, nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Cut loose, have fun, enjoy yourself. We were sitting back just nursing our beverages for the evening.
We were just having a good time watching everybody else. But there was a crew from Ohio.
Oh,
and
there were a lot of them.
They ran the show. And there was like a war between, okay, so where the band is, the stage, there was mirrors in the background. A few dollars and get a message written on the mirror.
Basically, it started out at $1. And then if you paid $2, you could give them a piece of paper and they would write your message down. And then someone else could give them $3.
On the mirror, so everybody
can see it. So
there was a battle, like people were paying like them to write, what did they say, like OHIO first, and then it went to like Michigan people. There was some Michigan people there because of the, like Jeff said, there was basketball.
Michigan was playing
a tournament, and the women's Michigan basketball team was actually saying, some of them were saying
they were in our hotel. The whole team.
But anyway, Michigan people would come back with a line, and the Ohio people would come. It was just really great. And there were some birthdays there.
There were some weddings. There's a bride up there dancing.
Well, I don't think it was a wedding. I think it was a bachelorette party.
But okay, that's what I mean.
Right.
Like, they're not a wedding right then, just a wedding the next day.
Right.
But there was a bachelorette, and they were writing stuff about that up on the boards.
Yeah, so it was fun. Yeah. But we didn't go to that place the first time we went to Louisville.
I'll go there every time.
Oh, for sure. I love it. It was really a lot of fun.
It was a blast.
So yeah, we did that for the most of the evening after we ate an amazing meal at this place called Mussels and Burger Bar.
Mussels and Burger Bar.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was tasty. Those fries were banging.
We don't eat mussels, I don't. But
I'll eat mussels, but I just don't like to eat mussels alone. Why?
That's weird.
I don't know. I like to hang out with somebody and eat mussels. It's like a specialty thing.
Wait, what?
It's like, let's go eat seafood. Let's go eat. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like you want to do it with somebody. Like, I just want to eat burgers and fries with you. I wanted to do like the tribal thing where we're like together and we're getting all pumped up about burgers.
The tribal thing.
Fries. Yeah, like we're in this tribe. Like we're in the burger tribe. We're in the burger tribe. We're in the burger crew that night. We're in the pizza crew earlier in the day.
You're selling us all out, aren't you?
We're in the taco crew the night before.
You should have seen the breakfast spread we had.
The breakfast spread was insane. They brought stacks. Oh, wait.
No, I'm talking about the room service that we accidentally got.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that was nice. Rolled that in.
I've never had room service like that. No, I don't think I ever have.
We were like rock stars. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like to my wallet, too.
I lived like the rock star the night before. I'll tell you that much.
It was wild.
You're not backtracking on that.
Nah.
But yeah, so it was a very fast weekend. And then we came home today and we had to go right back into adulting.
Yeah, there's no like that was the break, and the recovery time was the car ride back,
Yes.
and now we're home with the kids,
And we're
watching
back.
some basketball.
Back to adulting.
Back to adulting. Back to work Monday, tomorrow.
Well, it'll be tomorrow when we put this on, but whatever.
Back to work on the day that we put this on. Maybe Wednesday we'll go back to work. I wish it worked that way.
We should have scheduled like a day off to recover. Why don't we do that?
I don't know.
Because I have the luxury of doing that. If I don't want to work tomorrow, I don't have to work tomorrow.
You kind of do. I really don't. I could take a day here and there.
I should have traded my days because I'm off on Tuesday. So this week I should have shifted everybody to Tuesday instead of tomorrow and taken the day off.
You should have.
That's the luxury of my job that I can just make my own schedule.
Well, that's the thing is that people don't see though when you say that is it's a luxury, but I know you, and you end up overbooking somewhere else to get those people in this week. So you end up working.
I'd work
just as hard.
I would.
It's just you get a day to recover before doing it.
Right.
Which is worth it sometimes.
And another thing being gone, I had every intention on doing one workout.
Yeah.
Ask me if I did. You already know.
They know. We already told
them.
But
I normally do.
Yeah.
I normally do.
We didn't this time.
What is wrong with me?
We had fun.
Well,
Too much fun. Or else you would have worked out.
Maybe that's it.
Well, you had to recover yesterday. There was nothing in the tank, man. There was nothing in the tank until this morning when we got up.
There really wasn't.
And it was like, whoa.
I was full on college girl mode. It was, but I did have every intention on working out because normally when we go on vacation and go on trips, I do. Not because I feel like I have to. Not
it's
because
just you.
Because I like it. I like how it makes me feel. And it's good for my mentality. So I wish I would have rallied and done that. But you cannot go back now.
No, you just got to move forward.
Right. So anyway, that was our big trip. And unfortunately, I don't think other than the beach trip, we have any other trips planned. And the beach trip's with the family. So that's an entirely different trip altogether. Jeez.
That's right.
Because when you travel with our family, you're traveling with a freaking... We
rent a Greyhound bus.
I feel like we need to.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with... it's going to be a...
It's going to be a show.
Yep.
It'll be fun.
It will be, but anyway.
It'll be a blast.
So that's our trip to Kentuckiana.
Kentuckiana.
Which is beginning to be an annual thing.
That's right.
And we need to do it again before
French
next year.
Lick to Louisville to Lexington.
Well, we can leave the French Lick part out, but we just need to go back to Louisville. We want to do a Lexington, Louisville tour.
Yeah, I want to do the Bourbon Country or Bourbon Road or whatever it is.
Who's going to drive us, though?
I don't know how that works. I think there's a bus.
I don't want to go with other people.
You want your own private?
Yes.
All right, well then I drive.
No.
I don't think you're going to get like, you do the tour.
I know, but I don't want to go on a bus with other people. We did the wine tour that time?
I don't know how it works. I'll have to research it. Otherwise, we just do it.
I just would like it to be me and you, but then who the heck's going to drive?
We don't drink. You don't drink that much if you're driving. You just go do the tour.
But if you're going to stop at different places, that stuff's going to add up. Ask me about Friday night. It's going to add up.
We'll figure it out. We'll research how it's done.
All right, but I think it'd be fun.
It would be fun.
If we went with a group, it would be fine, but it would need to be people that I know. Like if we get
we're not going to go looking for people downtown that we don't know.
I mean like our friends now. Like we should take who wants to go.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we can all get on a bus with our friends, and then it's like a party bus.
Then it's a party bus.
And it's not this awkward like I don't know
who
who you are.
We want to book it. We got our friends, and we're going to book it, and we're going to come up, and we're going to do the tour.
I wonder how many people you would need.
I don't know.
Is there even a bus? Or are you making it up?
I don't know.
Or is it just like a van?
I have no clue. I'm going to research it. I don't know anything about this. I just know that it's a big deal, and there's a bunch of distilleries.
If we do a bourbon one, you have to promise me.
No promises. What's the promise?
That you'll take me on a wine one.
We did the wine one. Napa.
Oh, yeah.
What was the other place?
Sonoma.
Napa, Sonoma.
Oh
it was amazing.
That was so much fun.
It was a blast. I'd do it again. I'll take you on a wine one. That was a blast.
Let's go on a wine one. We don't have to go all the way to California.
Let's go to California.
I would love to get back to California. We're not going to California anytime
No,
soon.
we're not going to Cali. Not anytime soon.
Not unless we win the lottery.
If we do,
did we win the lottery? You got a ticket at,
I didn't know.
at the
I got
Kroger
one
in
number. Yeah,
Lexington.
no, one number out of all of them. It was
you suck.
I do suck. I'm a sucky lottery player.
That's why you shouldn't play anymore.
It feels
did you win?
Good to just say maybe I'll win this time, which I play like 5 times a year maybe.
Did you win anything at the casino? Really? I mean, I'd know about it, I guess, by now.
I think I have a ticket in one of mine somewhere for like $12. I didn't cash out.
You didn't cash out?
Did I? Or did I give it to David?
I don't know what you did. I can't
remember. It was a long night. I don't know if you remember or not.
I don't, actually.
Okay. Well, I didn't win any significant money. So
$12 is $12.
I think I gave it to David.
You gave the same person you gave that award to?
He deserved the award.
He did deserve the award.
And he deserved the $12 on top of it.
Fine. $12.
$12. Paid for parking somewhere. Or a macchiato or something.
From Starbucks? Like a caramel macchiato?
Like a double macchiato for 2.
That's so random.
It is.
Speaking of random, what about those Starbucks workers at our hotel? They were different, right?
They weren't the same.
This girl had piercings. I didn't even know you could pierce these things on your face. Did you see it? She had each nostril pierced, and then like what's that little part?
Like the bridge.
The bridge
underneath?
of your nose.
Yeah.
Like the video's on, I can see it, but like there.
Right.
And then she had some in her eyes.
Right. Yeah, she was pierced up.
Her lip. But there was another place. Like they were like weird places on her lip, not like you normally see on the lip. And then let me just tell you, they were interesting light people.
They were interesting people. It was good to see some variety.
They were really nice. I'm not saying
were awesome.
that, but they were in their bag about their manager not letting them socialize behind the counter.
So what were we doing with them?
We were socializing with them.
But man,
they were really throwing their manager under the bus, weren't they?
They were not happy. They should not socialize about not socializing about their manager to the public.
Right. Right. But here's the thing. Like, if I was the manager of Starbucks, I would want the customers, to see my employees cutting up and socializing if they're getting your order right.
If you're getting stuff done.
You're getting the stuff done. If you're doing what you're supposed to do. And that's the part we don't know.
And you're being professional.
And that's the part
we don't know. You can have fun and be social and be professional too.
Right. Because don't you want to see that? People
I like that atmosphere. I like feeling like I'm coming into a party.
Yeah.
As long as they include me.
As long as you don't forget my freaking
As long as when I come in,
shots.
It's like, we're having a blast here, and you're having a blast too.
And I'm not going to screw your order up.
And everything we do is going to be right, and if it's not, we're going to fix it, bro. And I'm going to be like, I'm in for the party, and you're getting a tip.
There you go. That's exactly right. I agree with you 100%.
There we go. We agreed. We're stopping on that agreement.
We should open a Starbucks.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No Starbucks opening.
Probably not a good idea.
The whole barista thing's way too hard, I can tell.
Oh my gosh, I would be so confused.
Yeah, exactly. So that'd take 2 of us.
Okay. Scratch that idea.
No Starbucks here. Sorry.
We'll just stick to what we do in the podcast.
We're going to podcast. Good night.
All right, peace out.